Hello, 7th graders. We are on chapter 7. Woo-woo! All right, so we're doing our 7.1 notes on volume of prisms. So if you're using your book, pages 300 to 301, you need a calculator. Get it now. Welcome back. Okay, volume. I know you've worked with this before, but here's the official definition. The volume of a three-dimensional figure is a measure of the amount of space that it occupies, meaning what's inside. So not like surface area like we were wrapping the present. We want to know what's inside the box now. Volume is always measured in cubic units. With surface area, it was always square units. Volume is cubic units because you're figuring out how many cubes or cubic units would fit inside the object. So we're not covering it with squares, we're filling it with cubes. To find the volume of a prism, any prism, you're going to first find the area of its base and then multiply it by how tall it is. So in algebra, this is the official formula that you're going to see. V for volume. Now be careful, because right here you'll notice there's a capital B. That represents the area of the base, the entire area of the base, and then you're multiplying by H, the height of the prism. So here's our first example. We have a rectangular prism. Our first step is to find the area of the base. You'll notice that the base is a rectangle. The area of a rectangle is length times width. So the length and width of this rectangle are 6 and 8. So do 6 times 8. That's 48. So B, our area of the base, is 48. Now we need to multiply that by the height. So the volume is the area of the base, which is 48. Multiply that by the height of your rectangular prism, which is 15. For a total of 48, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing, 720 yards. And for cubic units, now we use a little 3 for our exponent. So 720 cubic yards would fit inside of that box. All right, look at example 2. Here we have a triangular prism. Now you might remember in class from looking at the nets of a triangular prism, the base of a triangular prism is a triangle. So to find the area of the base, we're going to take the base and height of the triangle. So notice that the base of the triangle is 5.5 and the height of the triangle is 2. The formula says multiply those and then divide by 2. So that means the area of the base is, if you calculate all that, you end up with 5.5. But for volume, we need the area of the base, and we're going to multiply that by how tall it is. Now it looks like it's laying down right now. The height of the prism is 4. Oops, I'm off the page a little bit. So our overall volume is 22 cubic inches, or inches cubed. All right. Yep, that's really it. So here you have 2 examples. And these are the on your own, the OYO that we used to do way back in the day. Good times. All right, so we're going to try these on your own. We have one that looks like a cube, but it's not because there's 1 5 in there. So we're going to do the volume of this prism and then the volume of this triangular prism. Try them on your own. Press pause. Come back when you're done, and we'll see if you worked it out correctly. See you in a minute. Hey, welcome back. All right. Okay, so for our first rectangular prism, you notice that the base is 4 by 5. So the area of that base, being a rectangle, would be 4 times 5. So that means the area of the base is 20. We are going to multiply that. So the area of the base, multiply that by the height of the rectangular prism, which is 4. 20 times 4, 80 cubic feet, or feet cubed. Did you get it right? Awesome. You know what Mrs. Trombley says, pat yourself on the back if it's right, punch yourself in the face if it's wrong. All right then. All right, so we have a triangular prism here, which means the base is a triangle. It is a right triangle. It's kind of hard to see, but it's there. And we know that in a right triangle, the base and height are the 2 pieces that make up that right angle. So we're going to multiply those 2 together, base times height, but we're going to divide by 2 to get the area of that base. So that makes 60 divided by 2, which is 30. So the area of our base is 30. So our volume is the area of the base, which we just solved, multiplied by 9, and you get 270, don't forget, cubic meters. See you tomorrow.